They think everyone thinks they're special. So if everyone thinks individually that they're special, they think, oh, I'm not going to be the one to be kicked out of the community. They are. They say I'm a real man. I stand up for my. No. I'm just saying.
Get the National Guard and have them build a tent city or do some initiative. I mean, you have these pods these days. You have so low cost ways to and you have a lot of land there. You know what I'm saying?
This other group is gonna be. It's not gonna be me before them. Obviously, they were thinking, oh, it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be the black people that are gonna be kicked out first. There's so many abandoned buildings in LA. You could just buy one, rebuild it, and make it into a homeless shelter. That easy. Because I'm a man, and I'm a real man, and I stand on this. And then for instantly to flip, soon as leadership changes, So I'm like, where's all that tax money going towards that? Because it's not going towards the people, obviously. He's been in this position for so long, 10+ years. You've been in this position, and you've done nothing. And I'm like, you're not a man. You're a pussy. No, not a pussy. Sorry, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a whole ass bitch. You're a whole ass bitch. I'm good.
It's been 6 days now. You're 26. How does that feel?
That's kind of how it feels. Just one long sigh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did you enjoy your birthday, Joe? Because we haven't really spoken since then.
Yeah.
Good.
I was
very
just
nice.
Chilling. I bought 2K. That's kind of been it. I've been playing 2K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just it.
Okay. Yeah, enjoyed your time off?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, me too. I got to recover. We did extremely spontaneously Sunday actually go to this it's a labyrinth made in a cornfield. And we were basically, the weather, it was so nice. And we were sitting on the balcony, me and Ileana, Iman, and we was just saying, well, we need to, do one more thing, because one time we wrote Dominican.
Yeah.
And so that came up. We were like, when is it? So it was a 30-minute ride. We went out there. It was so cool. Oh my gosh. Especially because the last crop cycle appeared actually in Bavaria. I think it's an hour drive or something like that.
Yeah.
And it kind of had that alien-like feel. And you're supposed to find these questions. There were these plaques on the ground with questions.
Yeah.
And you go through the labyrinth and find them. Bro, I was dizzy. I was like, I don't even know how to get out of here. The kid, your siblings are like, yeah, but the trees. I'm like, the trees? What you mean the trees? I didn't look at nothing when I went in. I just went in. I'm just going to follow you guys, okay? I don't know. I'm drunk. Everywhere, this beautiful green corn, and it's already prepped. It was awesome. It was amazing. I loved it. Yeah, so luckily they were there so they could guide me out. And yeah, so that was a cool little trip. And it was last week being so packed. I definitely, by Monday, I started feeling like, okay, now I feel relaxed again.
Yeah.
And so yesterday I worked. It was raining, but it was cool. Another thing why I love this job, I don't want to wear makeup. I don't have to wear makeup. I have a uniform. If I don't want to talk to nobody, unless, I'm coming, I've talked to the manager, I'm here, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they already know. I clock in, they will know I'm there.
Yeah.
And the space, it's just one big, used to be a bank back in the day. So anyway, yeah, that's totally cool. And I'm the only woman doing that job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I said that, but so then last week, one guy, Raymond, he loves America. He has to ask in between, and he's from Romania, and he, I forgot my father. Why did I forget my father? Anyway. No, he told me. I said, for your age, because they know 75. For your age, you really fit. You're more fit than some of those students we got. And I'm like, yeah. Because that's how I know I need to have my own business because I can't, once I keep working. I just don't stand around.
Yeah.
And I told him straight up, if it's slow, don't even like entertain me. If it's slow, send me home because I'm like 10 minutes from you. So I can just come back in 2, 3 hours and finish my shift. It's only 4 hours anyway.
Yeah.
Contractually, I'm obligated to 12 hours. I can do more, I'm sure, but I don't want to. And so I had this review yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, you're doing great for the first week. Amazing. Don't you want to come in? Because you can work inside the hub where you spread disperse the groceries."
Yeah.
But I'm like, instantly I was like, no. Didn't even offer it no more because I'm like, yo, I love riding the bike. It's not like you really ride it. It's e-bike
Yeah.
and it's a powerful one. And I don't have to think about nothing. I just have to think about when I come in, I swipe, then I stand there, I listen to my notifications. I have delivery, take it in whatever 12 seconds, then I swipe or 90 seconds, then I swipe again. And I take, just these things,
Yeah.
and walking up the damn steps. So I had one order was like the bike. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. But yeah, that was 7 bags, but it's all good. And I got tip, sometimes cash, sometimes like online. So I'm cool.
Yeah.
And it's the perfect starter job. And so today I woke up this morning. No, hold up. I woke up at 4 o'clock because the goddamn smoke alarm went off. Random. And the smoke alarm has gone off before a couple times because sometimes you fuck up in the
Yeah.
kitchen. I don't. It tore me. I was like, you know, you're not cooking. You're trying to smell the smoke. You're already thinking about all the
Yeah.
shit you got to do. Because you got to close all the doors so the other smoke alarms don't go off. It's 4 in the
Yeah.
morning. And so it was the battery.
Ah.
I was like, so anyway, then I was up a little bit. Then I went back to sleep, and I wake up. Iman is already at work, and I just feel so happy. I got a job. It's working out. Oh, I spoke to my lady by the job center, and they
Mhm.
are going to give me 6 more months with CALI. I was doing this supportive measure
Yeah.
for job search, stabilization. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
To stabilize me in the workforce. And she approved of it. And I kind of knew she was. And so that's super cool. And so I woke up this morning and I was like, this is how it feels like when it's good, shit is good.
Yeah.
Chilling. And you can just take a breather for a second. It's
Yeah.
like my money's gonna be right again. I'm doing something that's doable for me.
Mhm.
It's not some crazy ass shit. And I think that's also why, because when I do, so let's say minimum I drive three to 3.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
Let's say 3 hours out of the 4. That includes going back uphill, going down Palachberg or
Yeah.
Leonardsberg, by Karlstrasse. Or sometimes Klinkertor, the one that leads down some Plata. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's just still a good workout, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. Maybe that's why I'm like chilled out. And like
Yeah.
the other drivers that laid back, I don't it's not all this
Yeah.
we just ride our bikes and do our thing, and it's a good thing. I enjoy it. Yeah, so that's nice. And then the fitness boxing, also I'm
Yep.
improving. I was working with this chick, special chick, and she's like, up, knocking people out. Yes. And so anyway, it's good. I'm chilling. hmm
That's good.
Yeah, yeah, man. Even the full gear, I like it. I think me is keeping this jacket. I'll show you next time.
Yeah.
Did you know they used to have certain guys? I don't know what year that was. It was fashion, but they have these bomberjacken,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then they would have all these company stickers on it. This kind of jacket.
Yeah. It's like
Maybe red, like bright colors, or blue or yellow, and then they have like all they have
it's
like
like a
SO, all these like different logos,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah. It's like
So I was trying to introduce my flink wear
like a
to the
NASCAR
scene. Hmm?
like a NASCAR type jacket.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Kind
Yeah.
of. We'll see. It's all good. I ain't
Yeah.
tripping. Mhm. Yeah. So, and it's raining and it's cold, bro.
It's gotten cold over here. It's been cold for the last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's been kind of chilly outside. I got my window open. It's kind of breezy, kind of chilly.
I mean, it's nice for American weather because I burn myself with steam, so I
Uh,
have to be able to. But because it's so freaking hot over there, you know.
yeah,
But we had not such a hot summer. It was right before the kids went to summer break. It was hot. They even had one time they had a hitsy fight. They got off early because it was too hot.
yeah,
That was about 2 weeks. And then the first like 2 weeks of Faye, and I was wearing a hoodie, man. And so, yeah. And now it gets warm. It's nice. Like Saturday, I was invited to the cookout at Sandy's house. We had the coolest time. At one point, me and what's his name again? Sandy's brother was sitting across one another, and everybody has that tick, kind of disorder.
yeah,
Because the sister wanted everything clean and nothing on the table, like what is it, OCD? And so we looked at each other as that, and I was like, each of us is has like really a real issue, like a real problem. And he was like, yeah. And then he started laughing, he was cracking up, he was laughing so hard. It's kind of like, I don't know, ever since I majorly healed this relationship with my mother, I kind of don't have this hang up no more with certain people,
yeah.
also with Don, you know. And so I really, it's kind of like it was a family thing, because I know these people for quite some time now. Denise, Sandy,
Yeah,
and when you go visit your cousins, everybody's, the vibe, you're all family, family reunion, it's kind of, everyone's related, but you don't really know each other,
yeah,
I don't know how to say it. Or you all have your own thing that you're doing, but you're still family, so you still just, sit together and do
yeah,
your thing. And like I said, nobody was like extremely drunk or anything. We just ate so much. Oh my gosh, I had to lay on the couch. I had to open up my pants. And yeah, but otherwise we had a good time. It was really cool. So now every 3 months we're gonna do eat out, talk
that's
out, laugh out, have a good time out, and that's good.
that's good.
Hmm. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh,
So what?
huh?
Talk to me, bro. What's up, bro?
Uh, big update. Uh, you convinced me. I'm gonna be staying here for this
Okay.
year. I'm not
Okay.
not coming to visit this year
Okay.
because you know money and stuff, and also
Yeah.
me, Jabril, and one other person. We're looking for an
Mm.
apartment now. We plan to
Okay.
move out by the end of the lease, which is like February or March.
Okay.
And then we're also all saving up for one car.
Yeah.
So I think next year is gonna be a lot better. Just
Yes.
finally moving out
Yeah.
of this place.
Yeah.
to
Also, just wait and see a little bit what is. I mean, because if y'all can make it work out that the Democrats win the midterms, that
yeah,
shit can be maybe stabilized or some kind of. I don't even know what being done, but you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's kind of the plan now.
Mhm.
Play it out till then.
Mhm. Mhm. So where are you all gonna be looking?
I honestly, Jabril and the other person are just kind of looking. I'm just kind of doing. I'm trusting them. I'm like, hey, if y'all find
Mhm.
something, if y'all find
Yeah, but
something,
if it's not close to your job,
huh?
if it's not close to your job,
I'll just, I guess, transfer to a different Walmart or whatever. It doesn't matter.
all right, all right, all right.
Or
All
take
right.
the bus an extra what hour? I don't know. Just, just whatever.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So no New Year's with Tazzy Wazzy.
No, not this year.
All right, you have to be on the thing though. It's gonna be 6 o'clock your time. You can be there on the video call.
Yeah.
At least for the moment to share with us.
But
All right then.
definitely next
Yeah,
year.
that's what it is.
I'm definitely gonna be there next year. Nothing stopped me from next year though.
No, it's good. All is good.
Yeah.
Unless I just have to quickly strike it rich. I don't know how that can happen, and then I can just have you fly in.
Or I win,
I
or I win the
am not
lottery.
counting. I wasn't gonna put no boundaries on what the universe provides. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel so like this mode I'm in. I feel abundance. I know it's not. Probably for Jeff Bezos looking at me is like, "What this chick is talking about?"
Yeah.
Because it's the quality of what I'm doing. I just have book off den shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everything that I'm doing for even like I'm taking much 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 better care of myself. Yeah, I need to, but I'm drinking
Yeah.
water just up and down, but not like I've not been this dehydrated or nothing. And so I'm just being happy. And that's like an abundance that no one can buy. And from that happiness, like really, I was just like, oh, I feel so grateful. And not like praise the Lord. No, praise me, Arthur. Lord
Yeah.
ain't coming down anymore. Okay, when I ask for help, it comes, either from my enlightened beings around me, the eternal energetic world, or from people or strangers or whatever. But I still do the thing, It's my
Yeah.
effort, my reflection, my inner world. And so based on that, I no limitations. And like I say, just like negativity is feeding all this evil bullshit that's going on in this
Yeah.
world, light is feeding me straight up. The only thing I still haven't been to the forest. And so next week, your siblings going back to school. I'm working Friday. I'm working Saturday. Because that was cool. Because
Yeah.
I was doing this connection and bringing love into the earth, and that made me feel like. But I'm cool. I'm good. I'm stable.
Yeah.
Mhm. And so, yeah, it is what it is,
Yeah.
But even if I am very wealthy at this point, I mean, I am energetically, I will not travel to the United States of America.
Makes
Can they do
sense.
raids in Germany too? Can they detain me from here and take
N-
me home and then detain me there and
No.
then bring me back here and some shit like that?
No, because you have
No.
Germans. You have
But I
German
know they will
citizens.
stop me. When I go to that airport, they will stop me. I already
Most
know.
likely. But
You can book off their
if
shots.
I think the lottery,
Mm-hmm.
I think it got up to $1.8 billion at some point.
And where and what the big what's it called again?
The
The national one, right?
yeah.
That one called again. I forgot.
Powerball, I think it's called.
Yes, Powerball. Powerball.
Yeah. Yeah, it got to like 1.8 billion. So I guess people are playing.
Yeah, but you didn't even need that. You just need maybe 3 times 50 or something. Every couple
Yeah,
of months,
but
just 50,000. That just sets you up a little bit. Get
I
that
mean
in
I did
there.
watch.
On smaller amounts. And
I
then from
watch.
that, you make your first mil, 2 mil, 3 mil. You invest a
Yeah.
little bit. You say you win 120,000, right? Then you take 25,000, you invested it to blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So that's your working
Yeah.
money. Then you take the rest, invest in your investors, and then the rest you hook yourself up. 50. Put
I
savings and hook yourself up.
I mean I
And
watched
then you
the
got working money, you got business investment money, where it's
yeah
also going to grow your business. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it.
yeah. I watched
So I think at one time we have $1 billion, bro. You got to change your
I
number. You got to.
no I watched a
You,
Josh.
I would. I wouldn't. I would only tell you. I wouldn't even tell you siblings, and I would also not even trust you to tell nobody. You think, oh, when people call them out, no, our cuz know you nothing.
I watched a Josh Johnson video about it. Like he did
Uh-huh.
like a stand up special about the lotto, and he was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, that's enough money to get like revenge on someone in like high school,
but yeah.
like some
Oh
petty
yeah.
type revenge."
Yes.
I
Yes.
was like, "Yeah, that is enough money to be like, yeah, now I'm
Yes.
gonna, yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do some petty
Yes.
stuff for no reason.
Yeah, but that within itself is the pettiness.
Yeah.
Because you got a severe, like, you got to back up. I mean, you got like, I mean, not, you know what I'm saying? You already, if you play your card smart,
Yeah.
that's the revenge. Because people be like,
No, but it's
you want to
also
lie?
he's like, yeah, you just kind of you buy a house next to like I don't know someone that bullied you in high school, and it's just
And then flash out.
like no, you just buy a house next to him. You see they have like an well, he was like first you hire a PI to investigate their life. Let's say let's say they're married or whatever. They have a life in like Connecticut, so you just buy a
Yeah,
house next to him, you know,
yeah,
and you just
yeah,
kind of slowly get to know him, you know. And then
yeah,
you start showing flaunting your money a little bit. You're like, yeah, I've done well for myself. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And then you fuck his wife, and then you're like, that's my
Have his
revenge.
kids come to me.
Yeah, basically.
But that's why I love Josh Johnson. His storytelling is so like
So
he
good.
is so funny on another level. You know what I'm
And
saying?
he's putting out like a special
But you
every
know,
week.
I know it doesn't interest you much, okay? But me, I believe when this brother takes off his shirt, this brother got a six pack.
Oh, most likely, yeah.
Trust me. He got this. He got all this.
He's probably
He probably
jacked.
could be like sexiest comedian on the block.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. He's on the DL. Not the gay DL. He's on the
yeah.
sexy DL. Yeah.
He got a sleeper
Yeah,
build.
but that's funny. I get, but no, I mean, for real, get revenge on these people.
I
Okay,
wouldn't do
I'm
that.
I'm guilty of it. I have done a revenge thing for the last year. Yes, I have. It's petty. I don't know
I'm.
why I had to do it, but petty. I know I'm 50. I'd give it a rat's ass. It paid off. It was enjoyable to see once all the cups fell.
Yeah,
To see the individual realize what really is going on, and to feel that empowerment over somebody that's narcissistic, it was worth it. Yeah. But usually I don't entertain these things, and these was just it just happened to be. It wasn't planned out.
I mean, I have no one to really
But
get revenge on, so I'm just kind of like, I'm just chilling.
mhm, mhm,
If I won the lottery, I wouldn't. I mean, I would. Mm, if I won $1.8 billion,
mhm.
hmm, I don't even know what I would do at the beginning of it. I'll be honest.
Well, I'll pick out. I mean, first of all, I would lay low and I would act like everything's normal. That's what they say. Don't be overspending. Don't do nothing crazy. I will find a proper investment firm to help me.
I'm gonna quit
I
my
will interview
job.
some.
Definitely gonna quit my job
But yeah,
off rip. Just be like, yeah, I'm done. That's definitely what I would do first.
and you don't want to tell everybody. If you
No,
can't stay around, it's better.
I just I just quit. You know, then probably I don't know.
No problems.
Go to an investment firm first.
Yeah,
Set
you
up
know.
set up like the proper bank account stuff.
Mhm.
Then like probably first ticket to Germany. Just be in Germany for like 3 months. Just chill out there for a little bit. Then probably fly back.
And public properties right away also.
Oh yeah, I'll just buy a building in Carytown, just an apartment building, just a
And have
full.
have a company take care of the maintenance of the property, you know?
I'll buy like 2 properties in Carytown,
Mhm.
and then I buy a house in Carytown.
Yeah.
I would just
Mhm.
that'd be my life,
Yeah.
and then the rest is just making money by itself, and I don't care, and then I'll just do whatever I want, side stuff, you know.
Find me an apartment over there.
Yeah,
But that's for my money. drove there yesterday. And architecture. I love architecture, right?
Yeah.
And so we have Ulrichsviertel, Bismarckviertel, and this is Beethovenviertel, yeah?
Yeah.
And I drive, I make a delivery, I drive down the street, and it's just like these old houses from, I don't even know how old these houses really are. Maybe 150 years old or something. And not these old historic buildings like that, but just these majestic apartment buildings, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
all colored in different ways. And I'm just like, oh, I had to stop the bike. My brains literally blew out. The beautiful ornaments, and they hooked every house up. It's like a wealthy neighborhood there. And they had one apartment up on the top with a roof terrace. And to me, I want to travel eventually. And I think an apartment with a roof terrace is like similar to a garden, especially the new ones when it wraps
Yeah.
around and it's really good. Because you have this open space, you know what I'm saying? You chill out. Apartment is easier to maintain. You can have some, nice gardening, some little trees and some shit like that. And the
Yeah.
buckets. So that's my deepest desire. And still, like even now, the places I go, I love Augsburg. I don't know. I always like this quaint little city. And I definitely want to keep a connection to it. Now, America, bro,
There's.
I'm struggling right now. I mean, I want to come back and visit it.
Yeah.
But things got to change.
It's gonna take like 20 years. The problem with America is that like.
No, I mean, like I want to be able to just not have fear that they can stop because they deported people like me too. They deport Germans,
Well,
even
that's
Europeans.
gonna stop once this whole Trump thing is
Yeah.
over.
Paperwork to back it up. That's
But
not a problem. I can show you the name change,
yeah,
all this shit was going, my. So that's not the problem. But there's a thing where they don't even give a fuck.
yeah,
And then together with what's in my phone, together with all on YouTube, all this stuff I'm talking about,
yeah.
Trump, I can't even like.
No, that's gonna figure it out. I mean, most of the like travel stuff is gonna figure out. Like it's probably gonna be okay by the time once Trump's presidency is over, and like there's a Democratic president, and I think it's like the more worrying thing is like
It's suffering too. Like Las Vegas, every big city, tourism is suffering.
I
The
think
first order to get revenue back into the country and get the economy rolling again properly is also to open up the gates to let tourism back in.
also the funny thing about like these red states that are like complaining about like they're not getting. What do they complain about? They complain about like where their tax money is going towards, and it's like your state doesn't produce enough in taxes in order for it to fund U.S. aid. The fact that you're complaining about it makes no sense because your state doesn't make enough money.
And now what is happening to the farmers? They were selling their goods to U.S. aid. And being that shit is cut off, now that's one revenue. Then the tariffs, another revenue stream. So you fucking it.
It's like, oh, it's because all my tax money. I'm like, where do you think you're just gonna stop paying taxes now? Like, you're not.
And then this one lady, she's from Georgia. She's running for Senate. And she just admitted that she is the reason why they raided a Hyundai plant. Have you seen this shit?
Yeah.
And detained 400 people. And then it turns out that they were here from South Korea to train the people.
Yeah.
That eventually more and more Americans can take over. And now they're like, we ain't doing shit no more. Are you crazy? And I have to come and pick up their people. And I'm like, bro. And then she's there, the ignorance. It's just not bliss. Why they say that? Ignorance is not bliss, Alter. There's no bliss in that shit. I mean, for her, maybe. And
well, yeah, that's why. No.
Scared you get all this backlash. But I'm like, bitch, you took jobs away. Bitch, this is like,
yeah.
all this investment into building the plant.
You took the jobs away from people that were going to work those jobs. You took the jobs away.
She's saying now, yeah, but there was already an investigation. Maybe there was. But still, her call, I believe, initiated that. And ICE is so fucking stupid they didn't even research what type of situation is going on here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They just blindly like went into that and just listened to her and like boom. And that reminds me, I hate to say it, but Oma Funny, my grandma, my German grandma, your German great grandma, she would tell these stories prior to prior to Nazi, not the
Yeah,
Nazi
yeah.
movement growing here, how neighbors would hate on neighbors and falsely report them, and the next day they'd be gone because you couldn't say nothing again, dear Führer, then mein Führer, Hitler, because he was just such an insecure, narcissistic idiot like Trump is, you know.
Yeah.
And the other thing I have to say, please, people, stop booing him in public. I beg of you. The people that are healthy and whole and that can know what's going on, how sick he is, how he's, you know, please, every time you boo a malignant narcissist, they will fuck you up.
And he's not even the bad
Why
one.
did my mom sell the house? Because I stopped talking to her because I needed a mental health break from her, okay?
Yeah.
And what did she do? She broke the. You remember that time when the doorbell break? That was her stalking us. Then she's selling the house like a maniac. All this shit is because her pride feels hurt. When she is the one that initiated me to even have a step away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If she was a normal, healthy mother, I would have never had to do that. If I could be able to talk to her and have a proper communication, even like when you have, disagreements or whatever, you can still
Yeah.
talk, you know?
Yeah.
That is not possible with her. So, but this is every time, like at the tennis thing, when you debut, it's not good. You should
And
not boo him.
the problem is it's
And you can boo in your mind, but don't respond to him. Narcissists are better dealt with Gray Rockham, but even Gray Rockham, this man, and what I'm thinking, he's like beginning dementia. They probably constantly show him these false reports. You're 90, to keep him happy.
like,
Yeah, you're 90%.
Mom,
Then this fool be out there, well, I'm 90, I'm 70%, I'm 90%. Dude, this is wrong numbers they're giving you
he's
to
so
manipulate you.
bro,
They're using him.
he's so easy to manipulate too. Like I think it was some interview. It was some
Yeah.
interview, and one of the news reporters was like, "Yeah, there's this blue tent outside the White House on the West Lawn, and it stands for like the Democrats, and that's why it's out. That's why that blue tent's out there." And immediately he's like, "Get rid of it,"
Yes.
and I'm like, "Wait, you're
And
that easy to manipulate?"
yes. And I'm like, how, like, also these cabinet meetings, I, I could not.
Yeah,
I really do jail time to be like, well, President Trump, what is wrong with you people? It's like a bunch of kids just sucking up to have dysfunctional daddy's love. Men have daddy issues too. That's just a female thing. How you dare you sit there like that? Have you no pride?
yeah.
Taking advantage of that old ass motherfucker. Taking advantage of the people and lying to the people.
Well,
Ah,
yeah, I kind of already knew they were gonna try and take advantage of him because honestly, they don't really care,
well, that's
at
what
all.
happens to narcissists. Because narcissists, they thrive on adoration. And so
Yeah,
anybody can come and give them adoration and they will, oh, blah, 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 blah. However, those people often are also narcissists and just take it, you know what I'm saying? It's just back
yeah,
and forth bullshit. That's why I sometimes wonder. I'm wondering what's going on with my mom. How well is she faring? Um, because also when you get older, she always said, I'm gonna be dementia, I'm gonna have dementia one day. I'm gonna have to, and so I think she wants dementia to. I
yeah,
think that's the reason for dementia really is if you have so much heavy shit on your conscience, dementia is the perfect illness to have. Alzheimer's, all these illnesses,
yeah,
because you just burnt out. You don't have to deal with it no more.
yeah,
Anyway, yeah, it is what it is, man. And so me, like I say, it's a major awakening. Gotta go through it. It'll be all right.
yeah.
The Second Amendment. I
But
hate to say it because I'm in peace, but that is
the,
also
the
a basic law.
I think the only problem is like it's like we take it's like we take one step forward, then 20 steps back, and then we take like another 3 steps forward, and then another 20 steps back, and now we're like, what are we what are we doing? Like
Democratic Party, or what are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Me?
like no, I'm just talking about how like in the past like
Democratic.
28 years, every time the Democrats get in office, they're always fixing shit for the Republican Party. And then by the time that they're like, now we can focus on democratic laws to pass, they don't have power in the House anymore because they used all that power to fix the fucking bullshit that was going on.
I believe the main problem is greed.
It's
because
greed.
APAC supports. Let's start with APAC. They support Democrats and Republicans, right?
Yeah.
So how can this work out?
I don't get that.
Companies, pharmaceutical, the military complex, okay?
Yeah.
These lobbyists that work on, and that's why you have Chuck Schumer. You have what is this? His name again? Jeffries. Jeffries.
Oh,
Is his
Kareem
name.
Jeffrey. Jeff. Yeah.
Kareem Jeffries. That's how you have them talking this bullshit that they're talking about, not coming out again. You know what I'm saying? All this and because they're getting paid off, and it's like, yo, what are you doing? And then great argument. I forgot who brought it up. So in Israel, we support Israel, or America supports Israel. They have free healthcare, free this, free universities, free schools, free everything.
Yeah.
All for the tax money of us.
Yeah.
Bro, what are we talking about? And now they're just straight up committing genocide.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like a fantasy. It's not just a couple of people are saying that. Countries are saying that. Nations are saying that. International court is saying that. So, yeah, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Just find it so crazy how much he likes to be Trump, like like North Korea, like Kim Jong-un, with the flag hanging down off the buildings.
Yeah.
Oh, how crazy are you? Get over your fucking self. Gives a fuck, you're the president. You suck, nigga. You fucking suck. You need to shut the fuck up, echt. You need to go to hell on. Go get your fresh diaper. Go play golf. Do something. But just get the fuck on and shut up. I swear, if he would just shut up and go away quietly, I don't care what kind of crime he did in the past, even raping little girls, I don't care. Just go away.
He can't do that. He needs to be in front of his people. I think that's...
but he's turning... But he's still he's still stuck on his show. He's running it like a fucking TV show.
Oh yeah, he is running it like a TV show.
Dr. Oz, what is Dr. Oz doing in the health department? Tell me this.
He was
What is Pete Hegseth doing? What is this fucked idiot doing there from Fox News?
Yeah.
Bro, I can run that shit better than you. Shut up, man. It's crazy. Piss me off, man. Shut up.
Yep.
And where's Mom? Give her a proper whooping, man. That's what everybody needs. Proper whooping. Proper. So you know how disappointed I was when I finally heard the proper report. No, it's not aliens coming. It's actually a comet, but it's just acting weird. But it's a comet. I was kind of for like 10 minutes, a couple of days, maybe a week. I was like, so AI, what is that? Atlas, the third outer stellar object that's coming to the... So now I just figured it's just going to teach us new things about science, I guess. But that's also important, I guess.
I mean, we're not going to learn anything because we defunded all the science. So...
No, but they're doing science on that shit. Trust me, China, they're all doing science.
Yeah, China's going to learn about it first, but we're not going to learn it.
But at least it's science. It might, we will learn something about the universal process that's just...
Yeah, but the U.S. is going to lose a lot of... I think we're going to lose a lot of scientists this year. I have a feeling we're going to lose a lot of scientists this year.
You already have.
I feel like we're going to lose a lot of important people that need to do scientific things in order for us to advance as society.
They would just go and do it somewhere else. It doesn't matter. Science will still stay alive.
We're going to lose a lot of our ability. Like, they want to go back... I find it funny because they want to go back to, like, the 1970s. But then it's like...
No, the 1850s.
1850s, whatever. They want to go back to that time, but then even in those old time periods, we were still one of the fastest advancing societies in the world, comparatively to other countries. Like,
at what time point? You mean after World War II?
After World War II.
Yeah, okay, because you took all the Nazi scientists from Germany and gave them a new home here. So that's how all that shit happened, okay?
Yeah.
While the country was breaking down, you were nitpicking,
But
putting
we
your
also,
fingers everywhere, your veins into everything. That's why it's coming back on America now.
well, no, we
Too much
also,
emotion.
we made, what's it called? Even before the Nazi scientists, we planted the, what's it called? It's the internet. It's the cable that goes across the sea. We did that.
Okay,
We did that before the Nazis. Even still,
fine. You invented the airplane. The Wright
we
brothers, fine.
yeah, we got the airplane. We got
Fine.
we did a lot of the internet in general. But that's after
Microsoft, fine.
Microsoft. GPS.
Fine.
Uh,
Um, yeah, but you got too greedy. Too much
oh,
greed. Too much
now
greed
we're
for
getting
missiles.
greedy. Yeah, no.
Toxic.
Oh
Not
no,
enough taking care of
America.
people.
America's
Also,
always been
just I'm
greedy.
sorry. The
That's
fucking racism. The racism, bro.
that's
And
America's.
I'm just keep saying it as a half African American that 19 years live in Virginia. After Obama was voted a second time, the vibe was different. And I'm a person, I don't believe in like, oh, the white man's hold me down. I believe in that shit. I can see it how it's a thing and it can happen.
Yeah.
Especially if you suspect, you know, if you
I mean,
it's
if
not
you
gonna
grow up in the 1990s,
find a way to rise. If I'm in a situation, I will find a way to rise. That shit ain't touching me because I know who I am. I know I'm a child of God. We're all children of God, so I ain't
but
worried about that. But what I'm saying is, I just really
but if
don't. I experienced that. The vibes was different. Also in America, growing up here as a kid, never experienced it. There, always these weird. I always had. I was the only
but I
black
think
friend. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying? And
the
I'm just
thing.
saying. I'm not saying all white people in America are racist, but there were too many that just weren't comfortable. I'm calling them conditioned to be racist. They're not like purely like the
Oh
Nazi
yeah,
type or
well they were told to be racist by the
are
news.
not comfortable with letting a black person lead.
They were told to be racist by Fox News because Fox News is telling them that it's the black people that are taking their money, taking their tax money. It's other people.
Democrats wouldn't vote for Obama, and they had some bullshit excuse, and they wouldn't straight out say it's a skin color. Oh, he's too young. He's too this. He's too that. No, it's a skin color.
Oh yeah,
I'm not going to say no names, but there's a few people that I experienced that with, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, he got Nobel Prize, and then eventually everything went well. But honestly, I wish we just would have had like it wasn't worth it because now look, and then of
I
course he
mean,
had to
who
make
else was
fun of
gonna
Trump.
run?
Had to make fun of Trump at the freaking dinner. Make right there, Trump sitting right there at the what is that national yearly dinner they have?
Oh yeah,
The correspondence dinner or whatever that shit is called.
yeah.
Had to break it all down. Then Putin was like, and he started putting his claws into Trump to make him hype him up and disgusting. Quite a show, quite a movie. Sometimes it feels like the Truman Show.
Yeah,
Love that movie. That movie,
it's a good
like
movie.
classic. Especially in the end when he finally find like his awakening to it, and then he's like at that door and he's like goodbye or whatever that phrase he always says,
Yeah,
and it's just like that's how it kind of feels like how long this has been going on. So
I mean,
anyway,
America is kind of the Truman Show of all the countries because like everyone's
yeah,
watching our next move. It's like
yeah,
what are we gonna do
and a lot
next?
of adults or that are practiced in the world today also came from the American system. Like for instance,
Yeah,
the surveillance system. I mean,
yeah. And then China
a
China
lot of
took it to
especially
the
after
next
9/11,
level.
a lot of these laws were changed. It was like a worldwide effect. People, other countries were also changing laws, and then the European Communion,
Yeah,
European Union. Well, you know what I mean. So it's definitely yeah, things have changed, but not anymore. Sorry, America, fucking up there.
I mean,
And
it
why
was
would you
bound
let
to
all these
happen.
Chinese people? Half of them Chinese is gonna be spies.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
There's only one
Also,
song that I can sing. Yes, go
I
ahead.
I heard it was a black comedian. He was telling a joke about like how can white women want to be like have their rights and everything, but then vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna be a hypocrite about being like black people? We voted for Kamala. We all it was white women. It was y'all white women out here going turn your back on your people. I'm like, yeah. He got it right.
Yeah.
It was a great white women voted for Donald Trump. It was like what 30? It was like 80%. No, it was like 70, 73.
Self-hatred that you externalize onto a whole other group of people. Also, why did Arabs vote for Trump? Why did Cubans vote for Trump? We vote
Because
for Donald Trump. Why did they vote
because
for Trump?
they fell into
the first thing he did the first time around is the Muslim ban. Why are you Trump?
Because they fell into the Fox News cycle. Somehow a lot of
That's what it is. They can't accept a woman as a leader.
It's not even
That's
that.
the problem.
I mean,
yes,
some of them it's probably that. So I won't say it's not that. I'm saying some of them it was probably that. But
Fox News is racist. Why would I watch Fox News as a Muslim?
Because of the red pill. Because they think because in America the thing is everyone thinks they're special, right? They think everyone thinks they're special. So if everyone thinks individually that they're special, they think, oh, I'm not going to be the one to be kicked out of the community. They are. This other group is going to be. It's not going to be me before them. Obviously, they were thinking, oh, it's not going to be me. It's going to be the black people that are going to be kicked out first.
Yes.
I'm like, no, we're more substantial and more needed than you are. Like comparatively, like we're more rooted here than you are. So how do you think we're going to be kicked out? Obviously, most black people voted for Kamala Harris. It was resounding. It was crazy. It was crazy. I think it was like 89% black women voted for Kamala, and I think it was like 79 to 80% men. So like we all voted, and then it was like we were looking at everybody else. They're like, oh, y'all really don't like us. I think it was more of a black thing than it was even a woman thing. Yeah.
Well, it was both, I think.
Because from what I've noticed, a lot of foreigners that come to America seem to have a negative image of black people. Like almost every single foreigner that comes, they have a very negative, like they think we're all the stereotypes.
Jonathan's.
Huh?
Remember this Peruvian family?
Yeah.
Marcos?
Yeah.
They look down at us. They think we're lesser. Even Africans look down at us.
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing about that is,
but yet you want to emulate us.
Yet you want to come to America and you want to be in our culture. Your children want to be in our culture. You don't want to be y'all want to be basketball players. Y'all want to listen to hip hop. Y'all love
even the Afrobeat videos. They look like hip hop videos. It's just
exactly. They take so much from our culture, Black American culture, which is honestly American culture at this point.
It is.
And a lot of them, but they see it as like separated from American culture because they think American culture is the white picket fence, the suburban neighborhood, that everyone in the neighborhood looking exactly the same, and they're all in this neighborhood, and it's just them, and it's being exclusive from anyone else that looks different. Where that's never been America. Our states with the biggest GDPs are states that are the biggest mixing pots. California, New York. There's so much diversity in between all of that. Like almost everyone is diverse. And I think the best example is New York because they voted for Zoran Mondani, who's hopefully going to win the general election in New York.
Democrats are acting over that guy, though. Why you call it Democrat? If you go, like,
I don't, cause,
and then
no,
the other thing is too, Chris Cuomo, the
because
Chris Cuomo
he's,
needs to go. What he do? Like sexual assault or something like that? He had to step down as governor. Why would you want him as mayor? And then the other
because,
one, the black,
Mom,
he also is in trouble. He also did some crazy shit.
the
Not
reason
as mayor.
why, Eric Adams, uh,
Eric Adams.
the reason why is because he's actually going to affect change within New York, where they're just like,
Yeah.
we want to keep the status quo and just keep making
Yes.
money. He's
Yes.
actually going to change something, and now it's like,
Yeah.
oh no, there's someone here to actually change something and actually make and take away money from us. He's taking the money out of our pockets, our personal pockets, not taking money out of like the people's pockets. He's actually making.
Yeah.
He's gonna make it more. What is it? Accessible.
Yeah.
You know, more. Is it?
And then he's just about the people, basically. What a
Yeah.
politician should be about. He should be about the people, taking care of the people's needs, helping the ones that would need. Because if you support that, yes,
he got all of his donations that he got were from people. Most of his donations were from people. Like he took, I think he only took like, I think it was like maybe 500,000 from like a corporation, but almost every other one, what like he had, I think 15,000. No, he had 50,000 donations from actual New York City residents.
Yeah.
It was all, so it's like, oh, the public's behind him. The people are behind him. Like from Republicans, he has a standing rate in New York. I think it was like 30% of Republicans are voting for Zoran Mandani in New York. Like usually Republicans are like fully against Democrats. He has people. He has people actually coming together, and that's what they're scared of. They're scared of the change.
This is what I want to loop into that. I want to loop into that right quick because we were talking about how right quick just to bring it back up.
Yeah.
How foreigners come and they have such a bad view of African Americans, right?
Yeah.
And what I think, like, I remember as a little kid in the Catholic Church, we had to collect money, and you would think of Africans like these people with bloated bellies, the little kids with flies, and just very, you know what I'm saying. And I think for centuries now, ever since Europe discovered Africa, there has been a huge mass propaganda against Africans. You know what I'm saying? And so looping it back into this Palestinian politician, right? They are painting the Palestinians like they're all terrorists, they're all this, they're all that. First of all, they've been living there first. You came later. Secondly, who is committing these awful? Who is doing that? Like it's akin to and so every Palestinian is evil because of Hamas.
Yeah, because of one terrorist organization.
Been supporting with weapons and money to become a terrorist group, so they have a reason to invade.
Yeah.
Come on, please. This is what's and this is the same thing that is, and like if there's always like if you speak up, it's like like what's going on in Britain right now. Oh, we're talking about innocent children, man, and women and that are hungry.
Yeah.
Like I say, when I had my pneumonia for 3 days, I didn't eat. I was so fucking hungry, and I was like, I felt ashamed to complain because I knew there were real kids, real human beings in Gaza that were starving.
Yeah.
So, but in that moment, I understood. Well, if this goes any longer, this shit is fucked up to starve, man. It's fucked up.
I think.
So this is what I'm like. So disappointed. Schumer got to go.
Yeah.
All the ones that's not supporting this man, they all
Schumer.
got
to
go.
Also,
Schumer been gone.
Who else? Who's the governor for California?
And a backhand.
Who's the governor for California?
Newsom.
Gavin Newsom.
Shit, so I love what he's doing right now.
Yeah, it's all fun and good, but I don't think he should be the governor of California anymore because he hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything to fix the homeless situation in California. He hasn't done any. He hasn't addressed any of the problems in California. He hasn't addressed the renters problem in California. There's so many problems in California that he hasn't addressed. As a
He's married to Guilfoyle.
yeah, and he's been in this position. He's been in this position for so long, 10 plus years. You've been in this position, and you've done nothing.
In the National Guard and have them build a tent city or do some initiative. I mean, you have these pods these days. You have so low cost ways to and you have a lot of land there. You know what I'm saying?
You could there's so many abandoned buildings in LA. You could just buy one, rebuild it, and make it into a homeless shelter. That easy.
Yeah.
But no. So I'm like, where's all that tax money going towards then? Because it's not going towards the people, obviously.
We're the world's fourth largest. If you have the world's fourth largest GDP,
you shouldn't have homeless people.
Yeah. And not like these luscious green grasses, and then there's a water shortage, and they still got the green grass.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have consistent fires, and I'm like, well, you haven't addressed the natural fires that keep happening in California. You haven't addressed so many problems in California, and you're still.
You have a homelessness? That's something you can do.
But you can also address the fires. You could be like, yeah, we're gonna go.
Okay, we have one guy. He's semi-homeless.
Yeah.
I've been befriending him. I told you about him.
Yeah.
I saw him the other night at 4 a.m. I went to the gas station, but I don't see that many. I mean, depending on what's but usually they're junkies and they just want to be on drugs.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, But
there's ways to help these people, and you haven't done it. And you're the leader of the biggest Democratic state, and you haven't done anything. And you're fighting against Trump right now. But I'm like, you should have been doing something for the past 10 years, and you're still stuck in this position. So I don't think you should. I don't think you're a reasonable leader. And people are like, oh, Gavin Newsom should be president. I'm like, no, this man just wants more power. That's why he's doing this. That's why he's fighting against Trump, because he's like, oh, it makes me look good.
No, but he had to do something. And he started doing that when Abbott were doing the gerrymandering. Somebody had to do something.
I mean, someone has to do something about that.
The move that he took had to be taken. So now he's going to have the votes to do gerrymandering. We have, that and then based on a different movement. Because at first he was trying to sit with them and all this kumbaya shit. You can talk to these narcissists. You can't be friends with a narcissist.
I completely.
These toxic people that you give them this finger and then they take the whole hand and they chop away the fucking fingers off. And they eat them. They fry them up with a little bacon around it. And they chop all the way down to the bone. And then they suck the marrow out of your fingers. You can't make deals with these people.
Yeah.
You toxic. You have no empathy. Get the fuck out of here. Something fucking wrong. Get some fucking therapy, man. Go get a happy pill and do something. Take some ecstasy. Get happy. I'm serious.
I mean, I'm glad he's doing it. But I still don't think.
Yeah, so the gerrymandering, that's I think what activated.
But I if
is the biggest country state to be able to do this. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to run for president, I'm not saying run for president, but that's honestly, I'm enjoying the.
But that's what some people are saying, though. That's what some people are saying. Some people are saying, "Oh, he should run for president now," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to see him in there. I don't want him in office. I don't want him in California anymore. If I'm a Californian, I'm like, he hasn't done. He's actually been less Democratic. He's actually more Republican than he is Democratic. Because he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to homeless shelter. I'm gonna go to homeless encampments and tear them down. And he's like, I'm personally gonna go there. I'm like, you're a bad person. You're a bad person. You're not a good person.
True.
But then you see it. He sees a way to make himself look good, and now he's looking good. And I'm like, I'm glad you're doing it, but you're doing it for the wrong reasons. I'm not going to believe that he's doing this for the right reasons.
And it'd be so inexpensive to have a whole building. Everybody has to clean up after themselves. It has to be a cleanup schedule. That's what you're doing for it. You don't have to pay no rent, and you have mandatory group counseling sessions.
Exactly.
And to have something like
and you
that,
help people get off the street.
And you can have 10 places like that. And one movie production of what's that movie called? Tim Cruise, Fallout 2.0 or whatever, the last Mission Impossible movie that's coming. That movie alone can take care of that shit for probably 10 years. And then they clean up, they're put away. You can have a drug counselor here. You know, in
Yeah,
the basement, you know, you can have that, you can, you know, have the support system. You know, if they want to get out of it, fine. If not, they want to be for life homeless, fine. You want
but
to be for life on drugs, fine. But like what they have in Holland, for instance, they like if you want to get off drugs in Holland, you have these clinics. They hook you up. They
yeah,
give you methadone, they give you all this shit, even though they know you're still in the street. You know,
yeah,
that's the only way to do it. And so even though weed, for how long has weed been legal there? They don't have this extreme
yeah,
drug crisis shit going on because even I can get my free shit, or you know, I still can get support helping my addiction. Addiction is an illness,
and also,
just like being fat. It's an illness. It's not a weakness of your character because you're overweight. It's a eating disorder. It's not
yeah,
a weakness of your character to have an addiction. You can have an addiction to work. You can have an addiction to shopping, sex, and you can have an
yeah,
addiction to be mean. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
this is not something happened with you, and you need support to feel strengthened enough to deal with whatever trauma you had that you're trying to drink away, drug away, sex away all the time. So, you know, we're all human beings, and I just think the more we talk about, also just it's a huge mental health crisis. All these Trump supporters, you have to be crazy to be in a cult.
yeah.
Something's wrong with you to have to be
Or you have to be
daddy,
desperate.
Daddy Trump, my black ass. You treat me
And
like that.
I find Trump supporters so annoying. Like, not even
Jesus.
I find Republicans annoying right now because they're trying to defend billionaires. I'm like,
And the Democrats that are just heartless.
Democrats that are heartless. Nah, my problem with the
The likes
Democratic, my problem is with the far left. People like Hassan Piker, who's like, yeah, if Kamala Harris was in office, she'd be doing the same thing right now. I'm like, no, she wouldn't. Exactly, that's my point. And I'm like, Hassan, are you that stupid? Are you that? And he's just trying to validate a point that's never gonna happen now. Because I don't think Kamala's gonna run again.
Maybe is talking like that because they investigated him. They should have channeled him for a minute. Didn't he get a visit from the FBI?
Remember?
And you see what what you need to know, the Trump organization has been doing once they knew he's president. They've been going to all these news. They've been going to all these
Yeah.
because they want the propaganda to.
Oh yeah.
So you see, they've been like, you see what I'm saying?
That's why I don't watch
You know what I'm
mainstream
saying?
media.
What I'm saying?
I
So
don't
I'm
watch.
thinking they had a problem with him, so he has to chill it out a little bit and maybe can't be as honest as he wants to be.
I don't watch mainstream media because that.
Well, me neither. I haven't watched it in 10,000
There's
years.
there's no point watching CNN. There's no point watching
My favorite
MSNBC.
Morning Joe. My favorite Morning Joe. Not the only Republican, but I used to enjoy Morning Joe
Yeah.
very much. What the hell? You have no balls. You literally.
They literally have
balls.
none.
Literally,
And then
where is balls?
And you know what the funny thing is?
Me. I never had balls, but I
Mom,
have 3 to 4 balls down here. You understand me? Okay. These people, nothing.
you know what's funny?
Nothing.
You know what's funny?
What?
And they call themselves men.
I know.
They say I'm a real man.
I
I stand up for my. No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying for how. No, I'm just saying for how much they talk about. Oh, I'm a man. I stand on my beliefs because I'm a man and I'm a real man and I stand on this. And then for instantly to flip, soon as leadership changes, you flip. And I'm like, you're not a man. You're a pussy. No, not a pussy. Sorry, you're a bitch. You're a bitch.
Yeah.
You're a bitch. You're a whole ass bitch. You're a whole ass bitch.
Yes.
You're a bitch. You a snitch.
Yes.
Oh, you weak.
Not all money is good money. You got blood money. You understand me?
You hit the gym and you still can't. And you can only bench the bar.
Soldier Boy, if he needed the bag to be at Trump's inauguration, fine. Snoop, you don't need that bag.
Exactly. You do so much shit. You do so much. And you're like, I need this bag though.
No. What?
Even Shaq wasn't there. Shaq is like, yeah. Shaq is everywhere. Shaq is literally everywhere. He didn't go to that inauguration. I'm pretty sure he got an invite. And I'm pretty sure he did not go.
Yeah.
You had the same amount of endorsement deals as Shaq. And you still were like, I need another bag.
Yeah.
Ice Cube basically said, fuck you to Snoop Dogg too. He's like, fuck you, Snoop Dogg.
I know.
I love, ooh.
talking about the other day with his he took his grandson to the movies, and then he had to his grandson wanted to know why two women can have a baby. And I mean, I do understand that. I don't think this whole I mean,
I mean, I'm like, hey, happiness, whatever.
I I experienced that. Me too. I just experienced it. Remember when Nico in second grade when
Yeah,
it was online class and
yeah,
he lost his mind because they were teaching about rainbow family, meaning the homosexual couple having kids. He
yeah,
lost it. He never learned that from me because I don't have a problem with it,
yeah.
But certain things, especially with trans,
I think certain things
that's
have to
so
be
little. That happens so little that but it
that
was
shit.
like a trend. Everybody's
I
trans,
feel like,
but you don't look trans to me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like Blair White, for instance, she's a trans woman. There are many trans people that are really truly trans,
yeah.
but it's a small amount of people. And I just
I
felt
just,
it blew up so much, especially with COVID. And it just went a little bit too far,
mom,
in my opinion.
I'll be honest. I just saw. I've been watching Dropout. They're like a streaming service, and I was watching one of their shows, and they had a trans man on. I thought it was a gay man.
Exactly.
First 10 minutes, I was like, "That's a gay man," and then,
Exactly.
but it was a trans woman who turned to man,
Yes.
and I was like,
And
"Oh,
those kind of trans people, they're usually very, I mean, I don't know how to, they're just healthy. I mean, they found a balance within their dysfunction.
yeah,
And they're not pushy. They respect women. They don't have to say cis woman. They don't, none of this shit has to happen.
yeah,"
And so, and they just,
and
I don't know. They have respect for the female gender.
yeah,
And then you have these trans people. They hate females. They hate women. And I'm like, yeah, but who gave birth to you? It was a woman.
I
And
think,
why we have to be tiptoeing around you? I'm not a
that,
mental health worker. I'm not going to be tiptoeing. We're
yeah,
going to keep it real, okay? And I respect you, and you can do your thing that you got to do. But I just think also with the pronouns, it just went a little bit. It was a little bit extreme, even for
I think,
me, who is very open.
I also think that education. I don't think we should be bringing like sexuality into education at like the elementary school level.
Yeah.
Because
You
I'm
don't even
like,
have sex
they
hormones.
don't even care. They're just children.
No,
They don't care.
no. If it moves
I
around to
think
it
we should
touches a
be.
woman,
You should be
stop
worrying
thinking
about it.
about it.
I think you should be worrying about it once we're about to start sending them into society. Of course, like
No,
middle
I
school.
mean, once
Like
you pre-puberty, you should learn about it in school.
I think seventh,
Because
eighth
what they have
grade.
in Germany, end of sixth grade, you get sex ed.
I think seventh, eighth grade is like fine. Sixth, seventh grade.
Yeah, 12,
Yeah,
13. Yeah,
yeah, 12,
yes,
13. Going in that age, I'm
yeah.
like, okay, yeah, I get that. But like, if they're at elementary school, I don't think they care that much.
If your parents don't teach you STDs, condoms, birth
Yeah,
control, I mean, it is important to learn at that age.
yeah.
Yes.
But
But yeah, all this trend to push it on them, I think, because a lot of kids also think it's weird, which was proof, like in Canada, that guy who wore the big titties,
yeah,
and the students didn't like it. The students were uncomfortable with it.
yeah,
Oh, you wearing sex toys in class, and then what? You secretly film yourself and film your students' reactions? I bet you. And then at night you go home, you jacking off, masturbating to that shit. That's it. And that's the problem I'm having. All of a sudden, so first you raping women, now you're a woman, you're going to get into a female detention center or a female prison?
yeah,
No, that cannot be. That cannot be. No. So I don't know. That part is so minimum. It's not even a thing. And
yeah.
now because there were two trans mass shooters, they're going to take weapons away from trans people, or they're talking about this thing
They
where
don't
it's
have
like
any.
white men commit all the mass shootings, pretty much.
Yeah,
White men. So
yeah,
we
white
need to
men.
be checking down that corner.
Yeah, you should be looking at more white men because like the numbers are really not in favor. Honestly, funnily enough, more white men are in prison than black people.
Yes,
They make
but
up
it's funny.
50% of
They what?
incarceration. I think
Yeah,
white men make up 50% of the incarceration rate
yeah,
comparatively
yeah.
to the 37% black men
Since when is that?
for a long time.
Don't be spitting no fake numbers. You haven't
I'm
backed that
not.
up.
I'm not speaking.
I don't know.
I'm not spitting fake numbers. I am not
All
spitting
right,
fake
bro.
numbers.
All right, bro.
Uh,
Check my calendar.
Oh my God, hey, you're looking so fine. Your body so divine. Oh my God, you're wasting all my time. You're all up on my mind.